Hello everyone, welcome to Atman Unleash Your Soul, and to all the viewers in India, a very happy Diwali, belated. Hope you had a fun time with your friends, family, and more importantly with yourself. On the last week, we discussed about the theories of decision making and what are the things that play a part in decision making and making you choose the right thing in life and for yourself. In this video, we will be discussing about two very important theories. One is hard determinism and the other is soft determinism. After discussing these theories, we would understand that how our decisions are linked to the past. At times, these theories can be very rooted in their approach, which is traditional. That is why we'll also discuss about a way out, which is a third theory of quantum determinism. Knowing these things will help us understand not only human behavior but also the neurological aspect of it and why people behave the way they behave, why we behave the way we behave. So in terms of hard determinism, it can be stated that it is a theory which asserts the very fact that whatever you decide today is already predetermined. Okay, this is going to be a pessimistic view, but yes, it is stated that whatever has happened to you in the past, whatever you have chosen in the past was not a result of your free will, but was a result of the factors influencing you. It can be environmental factor, it can be societal factor, it can be the family you were born in, it can be the things you have seen. So basically your past experiences, and also along with that the societal influences that determined your intention, your decision, your motivation behind doing certain acts. So basically hard determinism boils the fact down to the very data point wherein it says that human beings will only decide, will only take action based on whatever has happened to them, and it is a very practical approach. It is a very cut to cut definition of human behavior wherein it states that everything is predictable. So whatever you decide today, it can be predicted if I go along your life and see whatever you have done in the past or whatever has happened to you in the past. So it also poses no moral responsibility, right? Because if you are not deciding, if you don't have any free will to decide what you are going to do, then of course there is no responsibility that you are going to take for your actions. So hard determinism goes on to say things like, when a criminal is performing a crime or doing a particular criminal deed, then also there is no moral responsibility to it, because he grew up in a family like that, grew up in a society like that. That is why he was bound to perform these things that he has already done. That is the view of hard determinism, which kind of puts us in a place of a prisoner, right? So we are a prisoner of the past, we are a prisoner of conditioning, we don't have any free will, and we cannot act on the basis of what we truly want. We cannot choose on the basis of what we truly want. A softer view is taken in soft determinism. So what soft determinism talks about is much more optimistic in its viewpoint and in its approach. Whatever you decide today, your intentions, that is your free will. Okay, so you cannot choose your influences. You cannot choose your past experiences. You cannot choose where you were born. You cannot choose what has already happened to you. You couldn't or cannot choose what experiences you have already witnessed. But from now on, from today, the intentions that you set is your free will. So your motivation, your intention, the thing you are choosing today, you are exercising your free will. So if I combine both these approaches, I would definitely say that in terms of decision making, you can flip it around. So how you can flip it around is, do not think that you are a prisoner of the past, but use your past experiences to become a wiser version of yourself. Your past experiences are going to be your guiding light in deciding, in setting an intention of a better future, wherein you state that yes, from today onwards I choose this because this is what I want. And on what basis have I chosen? I have chosen on the basis of certain things, certain data that I have collected for myself. But you will never use those data points of the past as a reference that I cannot achieve this in the future, or I might not be able to achieve this in the future because that has never happened. That brings me to the third theory, and a theory which is the most modern, introduced in the 20th century, which is quantum determinism. Hard determinism states that everything in the universe is very predictable. You can decide how matters are going to move, how particles are going to move. But in terms of quantum determinism, it states that even matter, even the smallest of particles, atoms and their movements is probable but not predictable. So you cannot predict the randomness of the universe. When you cannot predict it, when something becomes unpredictable, that is where something becomes unlimited. That is where you understand that you can exercise your free will, and you can, through the theories of quantum, have a life which is beyond your past. And that is where it boils down to. I want everybody, watching this video today to roll it down that what are the things that are limiting you. Because neither neuroscience nor physics now talks about the fact that whatever you have been doing in the past or whatever happens in the past is going to hold you a prisoner. It's very important to understand that nothing is forced. Till date, when you were deciding based on your conditions, you had no awareness of the same. But now that you have the awareness, now that you have the information, choose a different reality for yourself. If you are watching this video, I would obviously assume that you are interested in this kind of a content, in this kind of a thought process. So be open to ideas, be open to the fact that nobody except you can hold you a prisoner. So now when you set your intentions, let there be no limiting beliefs. Today we discussed about the concepts of hard determinism, soft determinism, as well as quantum determinism. Expand the horizon beyond the predictability into an unpredictable future, into a future which we want to see for ourselves, which the universe has in store for us. If you have any questions or queries, you can write an email at atmanbyamala@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you like the content, and see you again next week. Until next week, don't stop dreaming.